Welcome back, guys. Country Reefs 88 here. Update on my 72-gallon boat front. Aquascaping's in. I just put the light up top just for now, so that I can actually get some good algae going in there, get the cycle going, and just for a light for now until I get my reef breeders. Everything else is looking good. Sand's in. I did get the Reef Keeper up and running. I will be programming most of it today. Programmed a little bit yesterday on it, at least the essentials like my heater, and I got my fan up there to work on there, so if it gets too hot it starts cooling the main tank down. Everything else is looking really good. I did install right here the baby locks, so my son can't, or the child locks, so my son can't open it up. All you have to do is push down on these little things right here. Like I said, guys, it's just for peace of mind. You want to protect your son or your child, and you want to protect your tank as well too. Everything else is looking really good. Right there, I mounted one of the PC4s right here on this side of the tank. And then also, one second, I had to put this child lock on the side because I mounted the DJ power strip right here. And as you can see, I'm probably going to use this for auxiliary. Like if I have to run a pump to mix some salt water or something like that, I'll probably put it there. If I have to put a circulation pump into my auto top off, I'm going to use it on that also. And give me 1 second. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and turn my refugium light on, and I'll demonstrate some things real quick. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the net module. That's probably going to be my next purchase, is the net module, because it'd be kind of cool not to have to come over here with my laptop and just hook up to it. I mean, it's simple, but not practical. Give me 1 second, guys, as this loads up. Okay, this is my Reef 2.0. It is on Digital Aquatics website. If you don't know where to go, just Google it or go to their support, and it should be in there. So right now I need to plug this in, the USB for the SID, into my USB port, like so. Okay, while that's loading up, okay, there it goes. So right now it's showing that I have the RKL, which is the Reef Keeper light face, iTemp, which unfortunately I don't have. The guy's cord broke. I'm gonna contact the company and see if they won't send me another iTemp. A lab mod, which is your SLC. This is basically your pH and everything else. My tank right now is sitting at a 78.7 temperature reading. The pH is off because I don't have one, and I don't know why it's reading 5.9. I think it's maybe reading the air. And then the ORP right here, I have to get it calibrated. I'm not entirely sure how to, if I have to get liquid or something like that, so I gotta look into that. Also, and then I got my main bus right here, PC4. This is the one on the right side. And then for the sake of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the refuge light so that I can show you guys everything down below. Which I'm also thinking about getting an auxiliary light down there so I can see more. But just go to setup, and if you look down below, as soon as I turn it on, it will override and turn the refuge light on. Boom, there we go. Okay. I don't know if it does any more justice down here, but right there is my other PC4. This is my main PC4 right here. And then up above above that right there is my lab, my SLC1. And as you can see, I switched the sump up down here just a little. I put the intake on the left side and the return on the right side because that's how it's plumbed on my tank. And it just makes more sense to put them on the side where which side the tank was plumbed, so that you're not crisscrossing, or the straight direct line you can get to your tank, the better, because that way your pump doesn't have to work as much. And then that way it's more direct flow and you get more power out of it. That's just my 2 cents on it. And right now my water line is a little bit high due to the fact that I put all this rock in and I wasn't quite watching it too much when I was filling it up, and I had to stop it real quick because it was about to overflow. I'm going to take out, I'm probably going to put it maybe just a little below this baffle right here. So probably like right here. And I usually like to take a marker or like a label maker and put right exactly where I want it so that I can keep an eye on it. But I also will be installing a auto top off system today. Like I said, I have my switches right here, which are gonna be really, really cool. I got my plexiglass today, so I gotta melt and bend my plexiglass. And then I have E-connections for my reef keeper right here. All I have to do is wire it to this right here and plug it into my switch on my lab, my SLC. It's right there. And then that way the reef keeper light can go ahead and detect that water needs to be added to there, and it'll automatically turn the return pump or the aqua lifter up or on, and that way it will fill back up. And I prefer to do it this way. It's less wires to be cut. I'm not the best of electrician, so whatever I have to do to not have to cut so much, I'm going to do it. So I prefer to do it that way. Also, guys, I put more rock down below. Just a little bit more rockscape. I kind of like having a little rockscape down here below. Just gives it a little bit more of a nice feel to it. More live rock. And I added some of the dead rock, or the rock I made, some of the pieces that broke off from the big one. My macroalgae, it's not looking too great right now just because it wasn't in any light. I have my ChemiPure Elite right there. I'm going to try and get another pump to go in here, just a circulation pump down here. That way it can circulate the water faster, because I don't like the water standing still over here. So I'm going to get another, like a small, just a power head, nothing too expensive or anything like that, just to create a water flow in there, so the water can actually go through the ChemiPure Elite just a little bit better. Right now, yeah, it's entering through the chamber, going through it, but I prefer to have a little bit more flow in there, and that way I don't get debris back there. As you can see, I tried cleaning it up as much as possible, but I still have some debris back there. But I think with the power head, it should stir it up and really get it. Also, I put my sock on, and it's collected so much on there that I'm thinking by tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and replace it. And the only reason that it has so much stuff on there right now is just because I had added sand to the tank and stirring up the sand and all that good stuff, so it was somewhat cloudy. But I'm telling you right now, adding that filter sock and the ChemiPure Elite, my tank was crystal clear within maybe an hour, 2 hours. So it's a really, really good option to have. Some updates on some equipment that I've gotten. I just got this in from Dr. Foster's and Smith, or Smith and Foster. I always say it wrong. I have leftover of the child locks. I'm trying to think what I got and where it is. Oh, okay. I wanted to show you this. This right here is quite an investment. I kind of like it. It was $16. It's called a mag flip. It's really, really cool. One side is the actual like scrubber, and if you got hard stubborn algae, all you have to do is flip it, or flip the magnet, and it flips over to this side right here, which is a scraper as well. It's really, really big, as you can see it's in my hand. It's rated up to 100 gallons. So I got that for $15, and I've used it, and it looks really good. Had some stubborn algae on the back, and as you can see, it's nice and clear and clean. So really good investment. I think that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and install the auto top off. I'm going to use this bucket right here. Probably going to drill a hole in the top of the lid for my airline tubing to go down. And then when I do that, I will just go ahead and feed the tubing all the way down to the bottom, and maybe 2-3 inches left over, but after that it should be good. Install it to the Reef Keeper light. I put my head unit right here. Off to the side, there is a key lock on there so that my little man can't mess around with it or anything like that. So it's really nice. I like it. It also has a night mode so that when it's past a certain time, that screen will actually dim down or turn off. You can have it either way. But really like it. Definitely worth the investment. Peace of mind too. So also I want to show you guys the foam that I was using. Really cool. I actually I ripped off a little bit because that one was too big. Some really cool caves. This one goes all the way to the back. Like I said, guys, I made sure that I tried to keep enough space in the back. Yeah, this one right up here is touching the glass, but I tried keeping a good maybe 2-3 inches behind the glass and the rock. That's another thing positive about this scraper that I got, is the part that goes in the water is literally, it's not even an inch, it's like half an inch. So it can really get into hard to reach places that are really thin, or if you have rocks that are up close to the glass, like this piece right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Let me turn my blues down real quick. You can see right down there, it's not much room, so I don't think any other scraper would actually make it through there. But since I got that, it's actually not a problem at all. And what I did with the sand, guys, is I waited to put the sand in until I had all the rock in. And when I had the rock in, I actually put the sand in around it, creating like a suction and securing the rocks down. And also made really cool caves, like this one right here. Goes all the way back and down. So you have some of the old sand down there, but you have some of the new sand building up to it. I really like how everything came out. I'm sorry, let me back out real quick. Like I said, I didn't want a rock wall. That's the last thing I wanted. But it kind of looks like it kind of doesn't. It's got some features of a rock wall. It's got some features of an island. Like this big one, I want to call this an island. And that's just an arch over to this island. But I really like how it came out. I'm really happy and really pleased. It only took 6 hours, but really pleased. Not going anywhere, not gonna move it. There might be a couple pieces up top I might move, like some of those up there, but other than that, it's really nice. The flow is really cool. I got the WP-40s coming in today, hopefully soon, and I'm gonna put those in there. I'll make another video of that also. So, oh, and I forgot to say Happy President's Day, woohoo! But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get this auto top off installed. I'll update you guys on that. What's up, guys? I'm back working on my auto top off. I just thought I'd show this to you guys real quick. Just went to Home Depot and grabbed the inexpensive $4 piece of plexiglass. Can't talk today. And all I did was I took a stick candle, a lighter, and I used a marker to measure out where I want the water line to be to go ahead and make the marks. I just held it up against the glass on the outside and put marks on there where I want to bend it. I lit the candle, and all I did was ran the candle across the lines where I wanted to bend, and you can see it just made nice little bends here. I used the floor to go ahead and flatten out some of the spots. Came out really nice. Used a bandsaw to cut a little slice or slit on the part where the actual switch is going. And now I am about to go ahead and wire everything up. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I have installed the safety float switch in here, just in case the pump does fail. as soon as that float on the second float over there, as soon as it lifts up, it will automatically shut off the pump. Just in case a snail were to get stuck in this one will automatically turn off the pump again. So a must-have, another peace of mind equipment that you can do for your reef keeping. That way everything will be secure. I wanted to go ahead and show you a demonstration of the auto top off in action. As soon as, because right there, this one here is my safety switch. This one is my actual auto top off. If I explained just a little bit ago, as soon as this one malfunctions or a snail gets in there and clogs it and it's stuck on and the water raises to this one, it'll trigger it off. So it's kind of a nice fail-safe. So here we go. My water line's right here. Back out a little bit. My water line's right there. Put it right back. As soon as I raise this one up, I go ahead and turn on my pump. Here comes the water. It sees that there's no water in here. Boom, right there. And as soon as it lowers back down, it shuts off. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Especially with a Reef Keeper light. I recommend any controller to anyone. It's a lot of worry off of myself. It's a lot of stress off of myself. I don't have to worry as much. I have everything set. I have all alarms set. Everything set. I'm gonna have one of my fellow reef hobbyist members come out and help me. He's gonna look over it just to double make sure that it's always good to have someone come over and double check your work. I would do the same for anyone else. I'm going over to one of my friend's house and trying to help him set up his Reef Keeper light, and then always help everyone out. It's how us hobbyists stay in the hobby, is helping each other out, getting your local forum, local club, whatever you have to do. But other than that, everything's pretty much set up. Yeah, today I'm supposed to be getting my WP-40s. I'm supposed to be getting my bulk grease supply ordering. So I'll go ahead and make a video on that when I open it up. I'll let you guys know everything I got. Until then, stay tuned. Like my video if you enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to subscribe. That way when I do upload my next video, you guys can go ahead and automatically update it to it. And you guys can go ahead and watch it. I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a great day.